This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
Okay. And then the echo.
So Joe, start the process. Champions League, yeah, boy, even the club crano when you become because of the Champions League. Now, already message back on Arsenal creativity. There was a thick message.
Very powerful message. Free Saboba by
oh, now one and now, but what can I say?
Daniel Anim Saboba. Yeah.
Because I think you might be
the
once when you're the important,
sure. There's one key thing about footballer, Yana BT in Pabebre. Now, among for a combination of since I Jubilee by the format called Rodrigo Cry. Jubilee Mababe, the face of the Real Madrid project. Vinicius Ajiji no suye project for Ballon d'Or at some point. They are quite so part Jubilee Mefire, General Babe Tuno, a free one more. Other people are asking few questions. And you Rodrigo Crana a pick form quickly before the arrival of Jubilee. So a day and all of a sudden the Samba boys, to some extent, Ababe a French side of the team. I'm a Jubilee Mababe the face in the first season. Now, generally, yana players be a case of you're fortunate. Yana in case of you're fortunate. First of all, the larger picture now was that Benzema Kohoina bet me LED Madrid as the key striker because Vinicius and out and out goal scorer. Every time Biano, the key part of the game no creativity on your goal scorer, on your finisher. Now, only Rodrigo Babe can hold their up and coming youngster me for goal scoring bed, you know, for me shake the shoulders. So Madrid was really, they were looking for somebody with me they goals in a toe net to them. They had Joselu, but Joselu a striker general with me Jack Real Madrid diamano. So you know to find a suitable system, the goals in the beba. Two, a bit me replacing Karim Benzema no, not very tough for Ancelotti. Then I call back to the previous notebooks in the days at Milan, now bought the diamond formation. Now our quality players be General, or Pilo, or Seedorf, or Gattuso, or Kaka, and nipa 4-way over that bomb. Over 4-3-3, over pick is Seedorf, Gattuso, and a Pilo, no a Kaka day. Or over Bokaka, not drop one of Seedorf or Gattuso. It was tough to accommodate all the four, and we designed the diamond shape. Top, the tip, and then the side and side. You kind of say half number 8, half number 8. Mechanic Gattuso and a Seedorf. After that, we are very, very successful. I'm at the same system now. I projected Kaka. I'm gonna buy the last Ballon d'Or winner before the emergence of Ronaldo and Messi. So Ancelotti by Madrid no Benzema a coin best so and a general obetimi a team no. Number 10 cry anyway. Only number 10 be our team no. Number 10 only Rodrigo. But the goal scoring ability ninti or bono number 9 ho and we Jude Bellingham and no case no some come finger now aging the key word here aging Modric and a cruise there the system here is a design system e betimi accommodate or therefore don't forget Fede Valverde's form before the arrival of Jude Bellingham. Eti Valverde Cruz Modric Camavinga Tchouameni all the four in addition to the new arrival Jude Bellingham general a better pick 3 or 4 the SUT system. Now, all pick 3 now any issue. No more pick 3. What it means, and they say about 3 strikers. 3 strikers, and Joselu, Vinicius, and Rodrigo and Alcobono. So the manager said, no, me pick 3 central midfielders. Number 8 for me, they all sitting at the base, like the days of Pilo-esque role, no. And then Obama Obi Abo. It will be a Camavinga, it will be a Tchouameni ball. Now, the Jude Bellingham about the tip of the diamond. Internet is a mensa. And everybody Gina Jude Bellingham. Now, Fanako share AC Milan team. No, let's just always see the 4 Gattuso or Pilo. Kaka in here so bad drop your deep about the football. It will always not your limited Kaka the defensive role no. And no be an out to Jude Bellingham CCA. And a general you did Jude Bellingham. I call to the number 10 Hornamo. Pepe playing just behind 2 strikers in Vinicius and then Rodrigo. The general the trick in here. Because of Jude Bellingham the position every time now or your late arrival into the box, it will work good positional instincts as a midfielder. To show goals. Jude Bellingham the profile not to me want to force 9 because or what the identification of special spaces around the box out to the ball eternate. Now at the detriment of Vinicius and Rodrigo there, Brazil for no omunsum. Say obeshe goal obenya fans each and every day biara no obogina ye chi ye box no a central defenders na ache space na aka na Jude abefa ho Samba boys no start here omunwi omomense west almost omun so system no because before that arrival no system no to me get the best out of the two. Now talking about the best out of the two, Vinicius almost closer to the area of distance able to take over the athleticism, the pace, and then the trickery, no, and then the key three assets. Now so we box in Mudia, a better old mechanical German format, because box you finish it, you box you incredible, you finish it. Now the real issue is Vinicius general, he supplies one of them man, or when a cheaper Jude name wash it. It is a Vinicius the back aqua fat no the about washer by role and by system, baby at the general top two. It's really causing a headache for manager Ancelotti. How do you put the players wide? Or do you want to wider? When the belly line? Or do you want to line? So, okay, tell you the strength of one Vinicius, thereby maximizing the strength of Jude Bellingham. The guys have started complaining. No, mom. The larger picture is that Madrid are also floating in success. System not the results but as a whole, but key players within the system, no, omoho aka. And only baby I was see. But Madrid are really cruising. General, English boy said with me a survivor on a Latin team. Meka Latin, meka Spanish teams. A bad day, Jude Bellingham said he too started to say a banoswa was surviving. General, this is it.
Well, young Champions League games also. Enra matches echoes when it be ever sign abaso. Odrin who says Shakhtar Donetsk beat me as a Barcelona.
Tough task.
Who said Milan beat me as a PSG. And now results here by
and I say it say MC Barca crowd any day Andy Robino aside say
there's a million fast ones
very simple crowd because it was clear say Shakhtar Donetsk onim say omo Ukraine to ensensem no enya dey say omo bobo no omo home. So the game was going to be played in Hamburg in Germany. And this is Barcelona header to this game. Yeah. Over 75,000 the attendance
it me Barca.
Say Barca and team deliver.
I mean say born
in a war zone.
Yeah.
Uncle Bono Germany.
Me can on say.
Say omu free omu kromo bar stadium omu bebree sa no.
Then I'm to buy house our idea be na.
Oba say you traveling across Europe there very 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 easy due to omu train system.
No ba say no team na ebo.
But say you Ukrainians no ba power.
Every Ukraine by
Ukraine.
Yes.
Buy.
Yes.
As I go back to Ukraine.
When we say from Ukraine, Poland, Germany. Oh have mapa in share down one.
Afenensi Sergio dey no so say baby a war. Eye den wuja war no follow ball. Ebe
gu Germany. As I go back to Ukraine. I am come to minimum says
General Enra san komo a ubi say. Enra na me ne Isaac Nkrumah. Yadamfo ne no omrante no. Edin komo o Israel. Nti edi ko na mbisa say na mo ne yatoto matuo no wanya ho free. And also Samuti Ghana near there, na ye videos no mamusha e de emission ne bremo ba yen ye wukruma pa no. And shada nyi hu bebre because ye so area ena sa attack near the ewo ono no Tel Aviv.
Okay.
Omukra omo na nwene Palestinian ne Israel for in the same way I think that there will be certain parts of Ukraine, baby, who think that they are least affected. Or go about their normal. Into traveling across borders in Europe, might not be so difficult.
And now Ukrainians are Germany.
And there could be a lot of Ukrainians on Germany. It was because of every about Poland, about Germany.
Attendance in this serious.
And say war now in Kherson within the Donbas region. The eastern part of Ukraine. They share border with Russia. And majority of those there are ethnic Russians.
Okay.
Even war Kosovo. Or more person free Ukraine Russia.
Okay.
That's the reason why even Vladimir Putin say that decree and say annex those regions Donbas, where Donetsk, Luhansk, and those other regions no.
Okay.
And over the western part, you will Lviv and the other part are a Poland border no. War on Kosovo.
Okay.
Even though in the early stages of the war, you throw bombs akokohonum, but of late war no so war no around the eastern part of Ukraine. border Russia home na battle na was no
our Muhammad.
Yeah,
This boy.
he's all right. And okay, now only bones to discuss musicians. Been there, you know, say,
The free are not in the peace in the chair. Music go on. Rasa for no name. One was with your nana pin honos.
Black on the day.
Black
We realize as serious in Vienna is one way in the Tasman.
I know. I think I cried. He lives his life like a king with no pressure.
Let me be so bones. Who's any boy be out talk? And I'm say the new track be a banana. Martina na me be son once.
Okay. There's so much in the music.
Interesting.
All right, it was.
Or shall I say to school fees?
How we are now so.
So General, what shall I say free Barcelona? I mean, Barcelona actually disappointed their fans very well.
Sure.
And then your fans and investors and also would definitely get annoyed because Barca starting 11 now. Obviously, the average maybe with the exception of Frankie the younger one starting. I be a plenty unim. Apart from that, players at Barcelona almost started clearly. They paraded their best 11 in the game, but at the end of the day,
Alonso started.
yes, but Alonso started yesterday.
Yeah.
Normally he's not a regular player because they had Ter Stegen, Alonso, Christensen, and then Arroyo, and of course Cancelo. In the midfield, that is where they had Oriel Romero, Gavi, and Ike Gundogan. And Nimuho is supposed to be the elite because you have Rafinha, Lewandowski, Fernando Torres. So clearly, Ferran Torres. You were expecting, say, with this lineup there, Barca was going for the kill. Nanke Bimpo Mwe qualification in the Champions League, Nanko Majimahum, because they had already won their first 3 games. And against Shakhtar in Germany, Hamburg, you expect, say, Barcelona, Anye Krobefa, a slim margin win. Nanko are running away. Wakaso are qualified with 2 other games, While Restic Accra is the BCIA. But interestingly, Robert Lewandowski was just like a passenger in the game. And I was surprised Ojina Park and so for that long. General, it was simply unacceptable. But you give it to the Ukrainians for winning over Barcelona. I think it was a massive win. Ama group Nasai open Kagra because Barca 9 points, FC Porto 9 points, then Shakhtar Donetsk 6 points with 2 more games to go. Amongst the 3, of course, Royal Antwerp they are out of contention, not even for the Europa League. But I think Barca add the pressure back to Omwankasa Eso. But they may need just a victory out of the 2 games to qualify. And no, they are Ebebom. General, share FC Porto, share Royal Antwerp 2-0. No, any news. But the news about the whole game is about Pepe. Or share go or that game. An alpha player or 40 years. Some over 200 days. As a guso. Going into the game, either to now alpha player wash go in the Champions League and the age Mupa was the Roman soldier Francesco Totti around the age of 38. But Pepe is a defender and he's over 40 years. And so Germany Casa this is Pepe. So General Juma Pepe I dare say ade was red baby nanka bad tackles red cards ade say in football. But what an achievement for both the national team and club football, especially at Madrid. You would not expect a 40-year-old guy after 90 minutes of top athletic action. He's an extraordinary athlete. And I think they were cementing the name massively in the history of the Champions League.
He's an extraordinary athlete.
Yes.
Pepe.
Yes.
And Tempered you. The money from feminine narrow. What's that was the amame star 256 star 2 hash. And the match in them na star 256 star 2 hash. Now I dial it. Now I select Kessben FM anything kind 5 Ghana cities. And Chakra Metro. And the Muntungum. Jenna, questionable is to impugn motive. questionable, it's impugn motive. General, I know you will not read my tests because I'm sometimes critical of your pundits, but please, this one. Me test when out about me can you and a grand boy am I be Zimobia or being TV no mumba attack why not Hoffman did Andy see the second goal Dortmund scored against Newcastle? Did Andy see the second goal Dortmund scored against Newcastle? Replica, questionable, he will say. This is the highest level of football. You may not like Hartlepool or City, but please, putting fanatism aside, for just 3 hours or so, will set you apart. Hoffman, Accra, and the Yaba. We might go to the question.
And the Mediema, any passbook, 3-0. Yeah. Aha, se share Mediema, and the Kaza goes no, a mummy, no, a questionable. 3-1. Kaza goes no, me, questionable. And a church I dream for one. Yeah. And also, said the term questionable, not just a Andy who are dream be. I don't mean pushing to say on Thursday. Yeah. Okay, in the area, Dortmund, second goal now. Almost share against Newcastle. No, yeah, as I go in on Wakana, yeah, okay. Where second goal? No, okay,
yeah,
because it's already 1-0.
Okay,
but
engineer, Yankasa, where's your questionable?
So be a jaho,
na ekoka onunkwani goalkeeper. Okay. Then the long pass there.
By the way, different crowd. Because even at the time of the kick,
Kofi Asman Kwanaka, Kofi Asman.
By the time of the kick, then Newcastle forward 2 players after 1 or which they say, not 2 saw.
Yeah, here we even go ahead, media,
not 2. Who the open crowd my when you repeat in a kick to Ebi. Omobo free kick in a free left wing Huabano. Newcastle forward 1 player watching who generally cry and sana 2 others say penalty box in the look at it, the 2 in the omo referee in channel and to pass and the we run here.
Yeah.
But how has folks set up in that goal was a bit different from this.
Oh yeah, sure. The
final phase and the same.
Yeah.
But how are you able set piece no mujina no. Who has game now? The problem is when they were going to take the free kick. Has players, back up a team who generally on 1.5.
Okay.
With Mediema player in his own half. And Sana and player now no kwako bobo no or body chair ya we mu the ball by. But who here we are the
similarity. General has good.
General similarity.
When they babeji ball, and I'm think
defender anyway or more half.
One Mediema defender, yes.
We need.
Okay. In the case of Dortmund, Newcastle, no, now 2 defenders.
2 on 1, and away 3 on 1. But the pattern say Obia any honor, and any pan. That is the context.
But one thing is Karima de me passing in it.
Okay.
Afina only 1 defender. So with Julian Brandt and the other striker.
Has defended in general.
Bonnie Banro Oko, Yahono, Bonnie Banro no Konechi or Konechi original center circle.
Yes.
Original position here.
Yeah.
He moved according to Bono. Bonnie did not do her say, which is center circle, said we would not
want to. Quite almost fast, so born free. One
catch will be a
free.
That is the context.
I think the final phase it was similar.
The Newton, Andy, because I wish you a question. The person can, yeah. Okay. Rich, Akwesi Rich, Nsawama Dwajiri. I say good morning, Joe. Please greet Newton for me. I really like that guy too much. Okay, Akwesi Rich, Nsawama Dwajiri, Newton Dasipa.
So now Rebecca, but with the issue of aging, maybe one person say Obi you know Oshegosa. Yana men can phone be brisa. Naturally. The principles of football, me who say, the more and more we in the box as a striker, as a defender, I can't even two as a striker, as a defender. Natural habitat, a boxing. 18 Ketuano, strikers and central defenders. The more and more they grow, the more and more understanding where they live. oya crowd on TBBS both strikers and the defenders and into oya crowd yeah errors bebre wunyini ni bebre attack a crowd there or sell chance na we you Vinicius Sterling Dembele Meboba Madiach but as they grow Suarez Lewandowski Benzema Ronaldo then they begin to understand area ho a kwan fa so wura anywhere to stay similarly defenders so we can Kielini we can Bonucci we can Ramos we can Pepe. The more and more they grow, for keepers can home, they begin to understand that little box.
Okay.
But oh yeah, cradia, born ba huru no be urem. Ase no ase pie. Ba na no ase unya to wani ma fum na namba.
Newton. Football, it is a nipa your life. Your faces. We are kwada now mature, no drew peak. Na sinitra now declining. We decline to baby. No matter your experience, a hodeno ni apomden no emfa
chance.
In football usually at 35 we are doing a basic nitrasi until say obi tra 35 drew 40 onka experience in quantum fan ko just all extraordinary and until ni bebre no ya bo Champions League ni bebre say the oldest scorer Francesco Totti was 38. So when you get to 40 it becomes an exceptional situation.
Okay.
No washe. And to me can't say Odru 40 no sha man fans be because or 40 when you more experience. And your experience no baby aduba bedruba ho den ni apomuden no emfa wonko.
Okay.
And untina ya bo Champions League aba before and run ni obi ampo what 39 wa she go the Champions League. And yes,
Sometimes factors be bring the you free top football. Factors be bring general. Say Karim Benzema nya Madrid no wa e bia konfi Europe. Ronaldo mo no omo ka so Messi wo crack shimbi omo ka so be other clubs ni bi na enye elite of the elite come bo Europe ahoden ba mu wo ha sei goal scoring nya ahoden kra goal scoring nya ahoden
Who tokru na oh yes say ayi be kan ma oh so ba be kai me ya ma be kai ju Debra
say na signature word nti everything free order Jura yeah me hu na de osoro sese na kotokofo na we hye no one ishonmo ene kumenka mo me hu ya na so se jo nipa na edan finfin asema me kan se jo nipa na edan finfin hu tokuru no a it as entina goal scoring no enkura no the energy ne power but omo many afi no they don't add that physical part. General, I am telling you say at 54 you can still score and play actively.
We don't know what kind of because but say so na access you draw ball. Is it true?
Sibodo ya makola native native back.
Okay, ewo aswase. Akotiala okay.
Na me cheche no niema kakraka.
Sa
na me chere ne
because me say you draw na u training the pa.
Na me chere ne
e man be yes you draw. Wow. Do you now say on no nkwa akọ pitch so na ukọ na mo ye dey.
Na we say we be say me cheche ne tokro bi.
Okay.
Tokro bi wo ha e de shego but nipa bebre nim.
Okay. Tokro
nipa bebre nim sa kwan no. But wa onim no e easier.
Okay.
Obobo na easier so be fa ho ashego. Oho na ntem bia e fa e de shego.
I see. Sa kwan da ho da ho na say. Mo time na sa kwan da.
Dem ye time no e da ho tem bia. Emre bia da ho.
E kwa be no.
On say between 2 no and 4. 2 and 4. One say 5 we say. O 10 we say. Into 10 no obi antimi tackle.
Okay.
Say 4 no yes or ba obeka so cover 5 no.
Okay.
Into ma o 10 tem bia we free. Uko bibia.
Okay.
Na se 10 nya ball na aha no bibia tokro na make no. Ho no e less. Nwom wo no esua.
Okay.
E se 4 nko a na 2 wa ha. 2 ni so taken 11 into 10 no. Wo twe 4 na ukofi keeper. By the time of 5 ne beba no. Na wo drew keeper wa bo ahye. But show se wo unya ball this side
the Jason ko board no
unya nefi
unya ball this side you carry them now
be kakra asana ma ba ho yeah
unya ball this side hwe 3 ho 5 ho 6 ho ansana 4 so asaba nti ha nipa ne so ti by the 9 no nti number 9 bia no this second ball and I say 1 against 1 being a bona the speed no rakoshe. Nti number 9 there on time shego. Nti hogo ne share ding. Tina 10 be number 10 no. A free t-shirt more goes no.
Wow.
Nti about 10 esenka.
Pa. Please.
But you hear ball out to say your players and Laka Sergeant and Papa.
Yeah. So first no so about 7. Ball my no about 7. I did Busano said didn't know just 7 no ball.
Trey.
I know ball. Until 11 tell me Onina wings so my best share between half 4 and 10 4 and 2 and 50. Okay. Into Onya ball na bo say 4 no beba to the cuttings ya no bo short na she. So when you drop on we. Wa ben phone so.
Okay.
O short bo short be be she. By the time I keep an alert na ball na she.
I see. Wow. Jody,
the hotel bia.
Julia Bryan,
Church say move fine pa.
Less than a week after this interview, the Jew, or crying, or young Copondia. Joe is dead. Ne 1 week, ne who she said I didn't know. With the Hunsen Baba. Yeah.
So general me jai abrochire no sure ye nyina be follow say wo si for makọ na wakra na wo ma bio de ba bi oti ya na mete nipa life hu pa but sanity I said this me na road ya buy a boy mu a
no buy a Champions League
yeah no
coach is
na me conclude say strikers no general it will continue to stay as it is and until bed na go social goals and granting to mention. The more and more you grow, the more I will take boxing. I say, central defense. It's not about physique. We show who you inquire. Who goal scoring now follow.
Okay.
Yes.
No,
General, I think that the biggest point of attraction was San Siro. AC Milan are home to Paris Saint-Germain. Yeah. Now the talking points in the ultras of AC Milan. Ekwaya no my ready. Say omubema Donnarumma akwaba. Na omukote Donnarumma. Omuko printy fake dollars. Bebre. Na dollars no moton you.
Moton is
fake dollars no. Okotobi. Uko anu atobanda. Uko anu ode omusika na.
Omu say yes
so moton.
And an picture ne daso.
The picture daso.
Eno matro na say mercenary. Bit mercenary.
Mercenary.
Mercenary. Nina say akoda we apada omo AC Milan 14 for crab dream. In fact, football life in no more club biada. No mo tete na man be top notch. Do insist in senior brother and then an assistant. Chese he was calling the shot at AC Milan.
Okay.
Ne contrary bebe we no mo so mbe renew amano. Omo kan bia AC Milan at that time offered 130,000 euros a week or so onji. Eno ye free agent oja hoko PSG ko ji sika twetwe die. Na omo se chess one die sika oni wiase nyina sika eno ope. Omo hia ne national team anu omo de gye no. Enti e ba so all return to San Siro ne de na chess ba bia ewu amano. No mu di ka ball ne nkaye. E ma Mbappe kura ko hu no training ground so onye ready no be fa bi. Nasal Akalafi we Mbappe nesri no. Mbappe hits candidates are not serious. See akwe hi febi. Na utie all transfer no release no mo de buy na. Genuine nsem no mo kan bi kire Donnarumma na ya. Omo say. So we never again have to raise people without values like this unwealthy one. So we never again have to raise people without values like this unwealthy one.
Unworthy.
Chese omo kwana nyina omo Milan for omo nse omo brem for ma ho de no mo resources entity nipa sabin preduasa oni values kra chese ono de you say me say a values ni mo oni morals oni se bia chese oni entity oni entity te se obi accept ni su ni mfa so ni pa hu te se de omo kwana nyina omo AC Milan
you don't go any footballer team be we shame no pa waja yakopis kana so it's all of us and see the bia
asem ni nyina ni
footballers omo discretion akọ that teams there so be
na say football team
na ti wona so onyeska mongo
football team na ankasa no onkra omo tete Donnarumma mate no no mu doso ba nya omo nyina no mkipi yomo enti se akora no so modern man so aniet enuru team ne standard team ne bepam
omo ha boy no
ba se player no de ono no team no so meet ono ambition no do free ho a club for no mfa nya asem omo mfa nche no but I think that when omo start in the 6th minute another San Siro boy another player who named San Siro Oye, former international defender Milan Skriniar, I think around the 6th minute 9th minute and or 2 na tena na fe team say San Siro why he didn't kakra but I think Rafael Leo came to the party and then they could hold Olivier Giroud 2-1 was victory for AC Milan. Over 75,000 spectators were in attendance. In fact, 75,615 were in attendance at San Siro. General 2-1 victory, and the group is open again. Omonso a group one. Yerika Kansas group no clearly is the toughest group. Free horn now when you another noisy stadium that is Signal Iduna. A Honson and Newcastle and so who the level. First leg it was St James. Now you move GD is football was unfair to Newcastle United because they played better than Dortmund, and at Dortmund, yeah, that 1-0 victory. But then Dortmund, SH indeed, a bad Champions League now. Yes, Bayern beat Matete almost 4, but the bad Champions League now, almost any the real deal. Almost the Newcastle for a 2 almost level. Of course, Newcastle had some a good number. Some players are not injuries. They room out. You know how group one are still awarding. Points in here 7-6-5-4. 7-6-5-4. Dortmund 7, PSG 6, AC Milan 5,
very open.
Newcastle 4. Obia it me qualify a group on them. It's an interesting group, I'm sure. They see some Man City share young boys 3-0 in the news, but the news was on for no Kamara Ade Okoye Mohamed Ali Kamara Oyegini ni Abrantie no the captain young boys watake Ellen Haaland first half na Haaland fan ho ahye go awie half time and wakoso Haaland mu say osre no mfa ni jesi ma no. A lot of people expect us and can normally at the end of the game and or the bemano na unya video na wo hwa Haaland ankasa attitude so wasn't good omom ready lesson so catch and say you can't do this ehwa na owro atare no and or the ma Kamara or the man no kro wan hwe nanim kra and or down no pu akoye a captain of the team would have form one goal nipa na wa show no ya mo ball no half time wa kosere ni jesi second half kra be den wa betake no second half oba ya no sa the ball back to net inum yi no kope baby tonight me sure then we'll see some interesting games Arsenal Sevilla will be a center of attraction. Man United at FC Copenhagen is another game. It's a make or break for Manchester United. So United, perchance, even in the Europa League, it means that this should be a must-win game. Copenhagen for a chance on Old Trafford last time, and United running away with that 1-0 victory. I think that United will be this is the game. Rashford is back into the team. Some few players have returned. Arsenal Sevilla, they sure it's a big game. A
game can say power.
Yeah, yes, a big game. A big game.
Yeah.
Sevilla are very dominant. Europa GGG trophies ni be under different managers. Of course, Emery and I more the dominant force. Europa League and Ejahoko that managers are Babefa. But you know, Sevilla a squad no a squad bakwa. So a club with a very good policy.
Okay.
Sevilla always sells. But the do Europe no more parody a very good squad. Now how more be so I'm a former players and I back into the squad. Oko na you and you knock it down pay or maybe a zebra. They've done that to Rakitic after so bad Barcelona major Champions League no call back. Quickly almost had the Amber no crama Rakitic. Okay. Ramos is back into the setup. And will be the central defense. So Sevilla Jesus Navas from Man City also came back into the setup. They've always been doing that. Okok na bankwa they give you the chance to perform. And Sevilla but Europe strongly. Arsenal na yenim Arsenal no general uche oni ko hwechi ana ya rekosem 2006 they were in the final of the Champions League.
Okay.
But you per se who Arsenal biem. General Arsenal one team and they no money ma confirm. So mo Europe no mo bobo a omo ye noise crashing Chelsea fans na na e ka no. Arsenal for very, very large and enormous fan base. But and you know, Mikel Arteta to be combining all the competitions and to be fighting on all fronts. One, you might blame injuries and suspensions to other key members of the squad. This is Thomas Partey. Two, you might also blame technical inconsistencies. I shall see no Thomas Partey Odegaard partnership na fair. Say Thomas Partey injuries inti Osha Arsenal finfi a new partnership altogether. Declan Rice and then ye hailing your bona baso ye jijino so yo. Forget about the fact so English boy. He's playing and Osha no so ye pa. Kapate da so finfi I would have been bold and say general no ye key man finfi.
I think Odegaard is even doubtful for this game.
Yes. So inconsistencies ha Arsenal shape no pa. Na de ba koamisuro ye obebo kai Havertz e wo finfi. Esa me ho nwunu Sevilla for so a ball with a very pacey side. Every time you are attack, it's always dealt on counter-attacking situations. And they said in the share situation by Sevilla under so pressure, but the more releasing Arsenal, every time you hold it on Diaz in Chenko to Miyasu, every time you hold it general. Then Arsenal might go through because they won the first leg 2-1, and then they almost also they got to Arsenal. It's a big game by our standards.
All right, and so. Chelsea be Tottenham be di say now trade 4-1. Yeah.
Win assist.
Yes. Kofi Boadi Tottenham Kessben pa.
Kofi Boadi.
Yes. Eja Hotel annex owner.
Sir.
Yes. 41. Yeah. Who's on one travel to no titi horo. Arsenal. Just said Tottenham papa. Me who mean tell you be so yes Tottenham supporter. Kidi say about for Chelsea.
Yeah. No ba kunto kwase say.
Oh say omo area ho ankasa Ghana for wo ho.
Sure.
Tottenham baby omo.
Yes.
Ghana for ho pomo ni Nigeria for. Who jina 7 sisters abeka say wo adum.
Wo adum ya. Chigwa
kisa tesco ni adenti Ghanaians for hopa but
yes.
Omo ba am say unya de opet Tottenham pa utim say or so emotional about the team. Ghana for na one but the crew my entire so me say Ghana man penyin so ya Tottenham fan.
Oh yes Nanado yes.
Mekai Champions League no mo share Ajax no. He was standing and then watching, he was chanting. Now Nania day na Lucas Moura ko share trick no. Me who say
everybody Andy enche 1 week no ye bedi Tottenham hold am go to Ghana for me no am ko £5 ho I go to tell you kwata di £5 yes to ko kitikiti yes
oh dear drew
what's a pound ho oh dear drew
sure we tell no be be £10 for Kroma Kroma £10 no money one
£5 ho twede pa
from